Hey guys, welcome to Trainz 22. Now, just for Christmas, I drove one route, or one session off each of the 4 routes that was available in the new game. And one of the routes was called, or is called, Liscard to Loo. And, well, this is the end location of that session, actually. It's, we actually finished that. And I remarked at the time, it's a really nice looking route. In fact, it's a beautiful looking route. But the one problem with it was very, very small. It's quite literally that, and I don't know, maybe you only saw the start of the video, but our starting point on that was around here, next to that wonderful, wonderful bridge. And we started just here. I think we started actually here and we went round. I think we did, or did we start on here? Can't quite remember. But anyway, after actually putting that video out, the creator of the original creator of that route got in contact. On Trainz is known as Marky7890, and this is actually part of a much, much larger free route with a lot of sessions actually, which is available on the download station for Trainz 19 and Trainz 22. And I remember looking, I think it might have been off camera, looking at this and thinking, wouldn't it be great if this line went somewhere? And well, it does. So we have a look at it. Now we're back in the menus, and well, this is it. Cornish Railways is the name of the route. It's up to version 1.2.1. Now you're going to notice this little thing. It says missing dependencies. Now I've had a look at this. There are 62 missing dependencies on the route. Now, this is not his fault actually, this is the game's fault. It's happened to me many, many times. Where, do you know sometimes you get the little message up saying checking database at the top? Every time it does that, the game messes up. Because it creates new versions of the same asset. Then the route reports that it needs that new version. So let's say there's actually 2 versions of a route, of an asset, let's say a train out. And because of that little mess up there the game's made, the local game now thinks there are 3. So when someone else tries to download the route, it's looking for version 3 of that asset instead of version 2, can't find it, and says it's missing. Now it's happened 62 times on the route file here. Luckily, the route still loads. So let's do, well actually, before we do that, let's have a look. I'm going to show the sessions as well. Now, on the official Loo to Liscard to Loo route, there are 3 sessions, but as you can see, there's a few more here. And yeah, well, we're going to first of all take a look at the route. We're going to editor. So we've loaded into the route. I've loaded into, I think this is Loo, isn't it? The end point of our escapade on just before Christmas. As you can see, it's a little different, but it's also very recognisable. Now a minute ago I looked up here, now look up there. So much more detail on this one than there is on the route Trainz put out. Now there is a reason why they de-detailed it, because they want it to run on everyone's machine, where this might not. Now when I'm going to pull it out to a map in a second, it does chug a little bit even on my PC. So let's have a look, let's pull it out now. So we got originally just going upwards, but look at the size of this. Look how much work he's put in. It's amazing, isn't it? So again, let's have a quick look around here. Just the detail he's put in. And there's no reason to ever go down this bit, because the line ends there and most people would never go down here. So if we go back up to the other end again. Now there are a few little issues on this version I've noticed. Let's see if I can find one. I quite like this bit, I don't remember this being here. But if we look up a bit to the first station. Now, where are we? Now, is it loaded in this time? This one seems to. There's a lot of assets which haven't loaded in. Now, they could be part of the 62 which haven't loaded in. Ooh, maybe it has loaded in this time. Oh no, here we go. So yeah, there's quite obviously missing assets here. So you all know there's a few missing assets. I think all this can be fixed, to be perfectly honest. But that depends on time, because this is obviously a lot of work on it here. Now I remember this junction where you come down here, you park there for a second, then you have to go down that way. Now look at the bridge. Now these have been removed on the paid version of this. It's the, you know, what he's trying to say is there was an old bridge along here, wasn't there? I think that's great. Nice little detail. And this is the bridge, and I remember saying a minute ago that I wish there was actually this route went somewhere, and look, it quite obviously does go somewhere, and you can play a route probably play a session on it. I'm going back this way, back across the bridge. So we get back down to the station. This was the start again. So it's similar, but this is nicer, isn't it? But let's take another look somewhere else. What this video really is just to show off this route. I think this is, you know, I'm loving this route. So we were down here earlier. What's down here, for instance? Okay, let's go into drive session. We're not actually driving, obviously, so we have a proper look. Really, really nicely done. Oh, if I press F5, we can get rid of that stuff as well. Now, if you do download this and start looking at the map, load it in slowly. I've had crashes, so... Oh, look at that. Love it, yeah. So you can just see the amount of shear work has gone into this. I love that, yeah. Some brand, yes. Oh, it's going to go across here. This is well worth a download, guys. Really, really is. And I highly recommend it. If you're 19, you'll see both versions for 19 and 22. Just make sure you download the right one. Because if you download the wrong one, it should say, I'm pretty sure it does. I had a quick look, it seemed to. But it's the track work, really, isn't it? And everything which goes around it. There's just enough. If you look from here, it's just enough. You've got the fences. A few fences up there where you're going to see there's a few floating things which I'm not overly happy with, but you're here for a second. It's not going to be that noticeable. Just the right amount of vegetation. He's used a similar amount, basically the same tree, I think, in most places. That will help with the load. Okay, should we actually load in a session? So what should we go for? Loo to Liscard. So this is the actual route we get on. Liscard to Loo return, Liscard to Loo. So that's the three routes you basically get as the paid routes then. What's this one? Let's do that one. Let's load that one. So we can go. Whistle, whistle. Let's turn that off. Turn that on. Let's go. Now, I know there's a way to switch off those wireframes. I wonder what actually is there. Is it rocks? It might be rocks. I think it probably is. The rocks which hold all this into place. Ooh. We're over. Stop being over. So you stop in 4.91 miles. What a dirty cab, isn't it? Oh, we can go up. $50 miles an hour. I wonder if I'm meant to do something here. I had a very quick go on this before. Yeah, it brakes. I wonder if it's not meant to do. Oh, well, it's obviously not meant to do that. Puts it back under your control now. But that's made us late. I presume there's something there we're meant to press or do something to. I may be wrong. That's where he's just come from over there. I don't think the MPH is working. No. Oh. We are speeding a little bit. How far have we got to go? 1.8. I figured that was coming quite quickly, but then it's not come quickly enough, really. We're actually going uphill. Where are we? We're here, we are going uphill. That's why we stopped quite quickly. Nice little touch, an old bridge. It's gone underneath. There you go. Can I stop this in time? I begin to think not. Actually, I think it's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. So we're 1 minute late. Or are we? No, we're actually on time. Crikey, there you go. Alright, that's where we're going to leave that route. Well, that's where we're going to leave that session, I should say. Let's not do one we've already done. Truro to Falmouth, return. Well, let's try it. Well, so here we are again. Into cab mode again, and we leave at 2:15, 3 minutes time. Oh, yes, look at that. Nice little start. Right, finally. There. Yeah, I know. It's time to go. Well, this one isn't saying 100, it's saying 90. Of course, we're not really looking to be inside the train, we're meant to be looking at the lovely scenery here. Oops. It's probably going to get quicker soon. There you go, it's national speed limit in a second. Well, it says it now, actually. Dinged. There's probably a reason. Once again, lovely countryside. I don't know how accurate it is, but for me, I just enjoy being in the route and having a look round. Again, Smartly's used pretty much the same asset all the way through. Same with these houses, we've used two different houses here. Kept it nice and simple. Look at a single line, I didn't even notice. I'm really paying attention, aren't I? So where are we going? Over the hill, are we? Hey, notice I haven't really mentioned about the line-side cameras because I don't think there are any. That would be nice to put in, but it's... Put the brake on then. I know I keep saying it, but there's an amount of work which has gone into this. Oh, we are absolutely speeding again. But that's when we'll be stopping at the moment. It doesn't really matter, does it? Interesting. I didn't mean to play that much. I was going to look at the bridge. Oh, this is our bridge. This is the other route, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah, that... I thought that was the other bridge. Because it's got the same stuff there. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, we're not there, so it's obviously not. Well, lucky for me, this is going uphill, so we're going to stop. We're going to be late. Quite late, I imagine. Full brakes, full brakes. It's stopping anyway. I think it's going. Is it going up a hill? Now full brakes. I think now I'll show you how to actually download the route. So when you actually open the initial screen up, you don't have to have the main game open to do this bit. Click on Manage Content. Now you'll notice here it says installed. So if I do a search, because this is already installed, it's going to show Cornish Railways. Now we talked about all the missing dependencies, we know about those. Essentially, what you'll do is swap this to the download station, then wait. Now, I haven't downloaded, someone else has done some more sessions for this. So we could download those as well. But essentially what you do, everything would be listed here. And all you do, you click on the first one, go to the bottom one, hold your shift button down, and click on that. Again, so we'll do it one more time. So you click on the top one, go to the bottom one, hold the shift button down, click your mouse button, you'll get everything. Right click and go download. What you'll then get, you can look at details by pressing here. Everything will download. All the assets required for it will download. So it's found 159, 164, it's constantly finding them. Now it's exactly the same for Trainz 19 and Trainz 22. And I think that's it. Going to be it, guys. I really like the route. It's a free route. You know, why not have a download of it? It takes 5 minutes to download, 10 minutes to download. You will see the missing dependencies, but it all loads. Hopefully they can be fixed, and I know the way they're fixed. Basically, you have to go into the config file for the route and actually change the version numbers of everything which is missing, and then you save it again. And then it will download everything properly. It is technically something you could do for yourselves if you wish to, but it would be better if Mark could actually do that at some point. But it's not Mark's fault. This is literally Trainz. Every time you get that message saying we're checking the database or updating the database, you know, if there's a crash or if there's an update on the game, it does it. It's happened to me so many times on the routes I build. But this is a great route, recommended, go download it. Well guys, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, I do hope you enjoyed it. Please press the like button if you did. If you didn't, well, you know what to do. See you next time, bye-bye.